Welcome to Takeaways, quick, focused episodes from Take a Cue, where we share concise insights, tips, and ideas to help you on your musical journey.
In the next few minutes, you'll get practical advice and inspiration you can carry with you. Let's dive in.
Today, we're focusing on saxophone tone, one of the trickiest things for young players to master. Sure, the saxophone can be relatively easy to play technically, but getting a great tone? That's a whole different story. Hi, I'm Erik, co-host of Take a Cue and professional saxophonist. Let's dive into some tips and tricks to help your saxophones sound more like instruments and less like chainsaws. First things first. Quality equipment makes a huge difference. Let's talk reeds. I recommend high-quality cane reeds like Rico Royal, Van Doren, or Boston Saxophone Shop. I'm not a big fan of synthetic reeds for students, and here's why. They're expensive, which means students usually only have one. If that reed breaks, they can't play. Plus, the differences between synthetic and cane reeds, depending on the brand, can sometimes lead to bad embouchure and air habits in beginners. For new players, I recommend starting with a strength 2.5 reed. By the time they're in 7th or 8th grade, most students can handle a 3 or even higher. As for mouthpieces, a good quality one is crucial. On the lower end, try the Height Premier, Phobes Debut, or Yamaha 4C. For higher end options, I like the Van Doren Optimum, Selmer Concept, and Selmer S80 C-Star, or Ron Caravan's large chamber mouthpiece. These are all relatively dark sounding classical saxophone mouthpieces that will make any section sing. Once you've got good equipment, setting it up properly is key. The reed should be soaked, either in the player's mouth or in a cup of water. If it's wavy, it needs more soaking, or for advanced students, careful flattening against the mouthpiece table. When assembling, follow this order. Mouthpiece on the sax neck, ligature on the mouthpiece, reed on the mouthpiece, and then neck on to saxophone. The reeds should be centered, with the tip of the reed aligned to the tip of the mouthpiece. The ligature should sit just behind the point where the mouthpiece's beak angles away. Some mouthpieces even have a line showing where the ligature should go. Proper embouchure is essential for good tone. Here's a quick guide. Anchor the top teeth on the mouthpiece. Curl the bottom lip back over the bottom teeth as a cushion. Firm up the bottom jaw and form an even O shape with the lips like a drawstring bag. Make sure the bottom teeth line up with where the reed meets the mouthpiece table. Students should be able to take in enough mouthpiece to get a full sound, but not so much that the tone becomes uncontrollable. Many students with bad tone take too little mouthpiece into their mouths. It also happens when their directors tell them to play quiet a lot. Of course, great tone also requires deep, proper breaths. Without good air support, even the best embouchure won't fix a weak sound. For tuning, more experienced students should tune to a written high F sharp using a tuner. That's the F sharp at the top of the staff. It's one of the most stable notes on the instrument for pitch. When it comes to exercises, long tones are your best friend. Practice them in different registers and add long crescendos and decrescendos. More advanced students should use a tuner during these exercises to develop consistent pitch and tone quality. Finally, encourage your students to listen to great classical saxophonists. Some of my favorites include Steve Mauch, Don Cinta, Stacy Wilson Miller, Lois Hicks Wozniak, Paul Cohen, and if I may humbly add, me, Erik Donough. With the right equipment set up and practice, your saxophones can sound smooth, rich, and beautiful. It takes time and patience, but the results are worth it.
3, 2, 1.
Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Takeaways.
For more in-depth discussions and insights, be sure to check out our full-length episodes of Take a Cue.
If you found this helpful, please rate and review the podcast. It really helps us reach more music educators just like you.
Subscribe on your favorite podcast app so you never miss an episode. And don't forget to connect with us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube for more content and updates.
Finally, share this podcast with your friends and colleagues who are passionate about music education. Until next time, let's get out there and make great music.